Alright, everybody ready for this? And anyone gotta do anything real quick? No? Okay, and Nathan, are you gonna send it to everybody?
Yes, and just real quick, since David's been on this case with you, you might have him go undercover with you instead of James, and
okay.
James can be in charge of the marked units for this.
Okay, yep, no problem. Alright. Alright, so this will be a file posted somewhere or going to be distributed to you guys. It's in TeamSpeak right now. I want all of you to open it up, and I'm not gonna read it word for word. You guys can read it on your own, but I'm just gonna skim through, give you so everyone knows what they're doing. I'm gonna talk in TeamSpeak for the purpose of this because I can't talk in game while I'm all tabbed. So give me a second. Alright, everybody ready? Everyone see it? Right, take that as a yes. Alright, so what we're doing today, we're going to be going and taking down a massive drug lord that's been giving us problems. Got called in from Liberty City saying that we got this guy who's distributing a lot of heroin into San Andreas and Liberty City. Become a pretty big problem here. We've had quite a few run-ins with him, so SPIU's put together an investigation on him, and we have enough information to go ahead and move on him. So what we're going to need for this is going to be vehicles that are listed there. If we can't get all of that, it's fine. It's just like best case scenario, so we're going to try to match that as much as we can. Alright, it's going to be split up into 4 different phases. Phase 1 is going to be gearing up, make sure everyone has everything they need. So for this, me and David are going to be going undercover. So the objective of it is that we're going to be taking a Go Postal van, which we confiscated from a drug raid not too long ago. We're going to be sending that into McKenzie Airfield to pick up a drug shipment that's coming in from a plane, and then we're going to be moving it from the McKenzie Airfield over to a house off the coast of Blaine County or Sandy Shores or whatever. So this is all stuff we're going to need. So David, this is the undercover part is for you. SWAT team will be picked by Nathan, and that will be your list. We're under a SWAT team, and everybody else is going to be having the LEO staged one. Alright, so that's phase 1, and phase 2 is going to be everyone get in position and going to be picking up the drugs. So everyone's going to leave the Bearcat, or which is going to be a riot van, is going to be leaving about 3 minutes before us to make sure they have a spot set. That includes all marked units that are not the Go Postal van. So everyone should be set before the Go Postal van arrives. That's just so that they don't see it as suspicious that a van is being escorted by all these police. There's a plan there. At the very bottom, which will be at the very end, there's a bunch of pictures of the areas we're going to be at, and you can go look through those to see where you want to put your car. But let's just keep reading for now. Phase 3 is going to be us moving over to the house, which is in a picture there, and I'll mark it on the map so you all know. It's over by the lighthouse on the right side, up the highway, not too far. Anyway, so what's going to happen is we're going to have everybody move into their positions once the Go Postal van is ready to leave the airfield. Once everyone is in their positions, the Go Postal van will move in. We're going to unload the drugs, and we're going to have a little bit of a conversation with the wizard and all these guys or whatever that's going to be there. The unmarked units will be the closest. I want those guys to be the closest to the house, and then the marked units will be the farthest ones from the house. The road that leads up to the house, it's just one main road. We've all been there before. There's a little bridge there that connects over to this little road that goes up to a house. We're going to have the riot van there, and basically what's going to happen is once all the units of the Go Postal van are inside the confines of the property or the area that we're going to be at or we're going to be operating in, we're going to have the riot van pull forward and block off the road so no traffic can get in or out in case the suspect tries to make a run for it. At that point, all the SWAT units are going to be sitting there waiting for our go-ahead, and I will be giving a code word that will be Christmas, and that will be given to Nathan, and we will be that'll be your phase to everyone move in. Let's have lights first. Once you have visual confirmation on us and everybody there, you're going to turn sirens on. You're going to arrest me and David, or pretend to arrest us, and then we're going to move on to phase 4, which will be extraction, and that will be us taking the guy out. It's very specific how I want this done, just to make sure that he can't get away or no one tries to come and break him out or kill him or something. So we're going to have everybody split up, and we're going to put the guy in the back of the riot van, and we're going to make a complete convoy with Air 1, unmarked, marked units. We're going to split evenly, half in the front, half in the back, one marked unit in the back, and all the marked units left in the front. And Air 1 will be escorting us back, or Valor 1. At the very end here, we have the area breakdown, and there's a whole bunch of pictures here. This is where you can look through where we're going to be. So the first few pictures will be the airfield. We're going to be, there's some arrows and some boxes and stuff that kind of indicate different locations or where we're going to be at. There's some other pictures there to help figure out where you want to go, where you want to be at. This guy does not, he is possibly a dangerous subject. No one who is on the drugs that he is providing has ever been violent. However, they have run from us before, so be ready for people to run. At no time do I want people running out going to chase other suspects besides the suspect that we're there for. So his codename is Crackhead, and we're going to be getting him first. Then you can run after him, I don't care, but we need to obtain him first. He's our highest priority, and we've guaranteed the Liberty City Police Department we would get him, so we need to get him. Farther down it shows the meeting. There's some pictures. So the SPIU agents did some recon by helicopter, land, and sea to go ahead and get some pictures of the place of the property. This is where we're going to be meeting at. And there's different ones from nighttime too and all that stuff, so you can go ahead and look through those. There is a jet ski on the property which he could use for escape. It's marked in the brief that if he does escape that way, we'll have Air 1 follow him, and then we'll get some boats to go out there and chase after him. And then there's also a dirt road that leads from his house off into the mountains. It does end though. There's no way to completely drive the road with a car, so he will have to get on foot. So at that point we'll have Air cover him with thermals to find him, and we'll send out K9 or something, and we'll go out on foot with him to go find him, with Air 1 giving us updates. And then one of the last pictures on there farther down is where the roadblock is, the Bearcat roadblock, and that's where you guys are gonna be set up. I want the Bearcat somewhere hidden, probably under the bridge if that's possible. Try to keep everyone out of sight except for the Go Postal van. I don't, once we're in the area with the Go Postal van, I don't want a lot of people to be moving around. I don't want cars driving up and down the street just to not arouse suspicion. If you have to, you have to. Just try to keep it to a minimum at all times, and that's about it. I don't think I missed anything. If anyone has any questions, go ahead. I don't want any confusion later, so.
We do need volunteers real quick for who wants to be, looks like we have 4 deputies, so if you, Tucker, if you want to handle who wants to, like, be an unmarked, and then have maybe a couple marked, it's up to you, for the marked and unmarked LEOs.
Yep, sounds good.
Other than that, I think we have all roles filled for everything, and everyone's designated Dayland volunteer to go Valor 1, so.
Alright, so David, go ahead, grab some civilian clothes like mine. We need to be able to blend in. SWAT and everybody else can go ahead and roll out as soon as they're ready to go. Just make sure you're hidden from the McKenzie airfield objective. It's very crucial that we are not seen.
Tavor, do you want the Bearcat at the airfield at all, or just off record until you guys get into the house and then pull up to the house area?
Yeah, the Bearcat does not have to leave until we are away from the airfield.
Alright.
Also, Bearcat, if the suspect does run, we could you might want to have an officer a little bit up the road. Since we're not doing the sniper thing with the helicopter, you could just have one of the guys, or 2 of the extra guys, run up the road get ready to set spikes in case he does run, even though we have the Bearcat. So then he can just crash into the Bearcat with no tires and make it even easier.
Alright, Tucker, you'll be in charge of the marked and then unmarked guys since they're all deputies, so it's just probably easier for you. And then I'll handle the SWAT guys and just the overall operation when we move in, and then we'll be listening for the radio, the hidden mic on Kyle. So let's just stay hidden and don't be seen, and let's do this right and get it done. Any last questions before we move out?
Real quick, just before any more questions, be advised, when I'm on scene, when me and David arrive in the Go Postal van at the meeting, everyone should be silent on comms. The only thing that should be going on is people checking in. When you get to your location that you're going to be sitting, just say set really quick, because I'm going to be talking constantly over the radio, as I'm going to be wearing a wire and there is no toggle switch, so I'm going to be talking constantly. And then when you hear the go phase, the supervisor, which will be Nathan, will confirm that that is the code, the word, and y'all can move in. Any final questions, concerns, or anything else you want to say before we're done? Before we go ahead and do this.
Do you have any units set down to? Do you have any units with you at the airfield, like down the road, just in case if shit is to hit the fan at the airfield unexpectedly?
Yeah, so it marked in the photos. I do want units set up. If you actually read the brief, I'd like everyone to actually read the full briefing if you could, or at least skim it, the parts that you are important in, so you can go ahead and make sure you know what you're doing. So, because what we're going to be doing is when we get to the airfield, before we get there should be a whole bunch of units staged around the area in case anyone pulls a gun on us. And because if that's the case, then we're going to have to go ahead and take them down. If not, we're going to let them go, and we're just going to move on to the next objective. We're just there for the drugs. Same thing, when we leave the airfield, I want all the units to, we're going to give the units like 1 or 2 minutes to get ahead of us to go and set up, and then by the time we get there, there should be no movement. Everybody should be set.
Just making sure. You want the unmarks there?
Yeah, unmarked units should be closest units to the objective. I'm sorry, the actual marked units should be the farthest away, in between the Bearcat and the unmarked.
Okay, and lastly, do you have a let me see. Do you have a postal in the house?
Oh yes. Okay, so location of the house. 1 second. I'll have to go outside. 1 second.
Just figured it's good to have on paper for everyone.
Yep, so the house postal is 2057 El Gordo Drive. It's on the coast right next to the lighthouse. That's one of the last exits on Route 13 before you get into Polito.
Alright, I think we're all good to go. If no further questions, I'll let the civs know that we're going to go ahead and get started so they can do their thing.
Alrighty. Alright, so that means all marked units and riot units should be heading out about now.
Don't forget to get rid of your patch, David.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Corporal Strip.
Oh.
Fix them? Okay, cool. Good.
Where's the patches under? Bill.
It's badges. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, Bill. So I guess you're gonna go mark.
When you go in, go type / set name and make up like a fake name and like make up a story for yourself.
Tucker, I would have Josh and then one more where you guys go and mark.
Okay.
Seven King 71 set.
King 70 set.
Five extra 63. I'm gonna have phase 2. There we go. Five extra 63. Be advised, once we have made it to the airfield, we're gonna be going dark, taking our comms off to not alert the people we're meeting.
We'll get shot.
Yeah. Did you read your part, right? Like what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Once we get to the wizard's house or whatever, I'm gonna be talking a lot because I want to make conversation and get it. I got it on camera right now. I'm recording. I'm gonna make sure see if I can get on get him to say about his operations and stuff. We already have enough to make the arrest, but I just don't want it to be we go in there, arrest the guy, and that's it.
Yeah, okay. That sounds-
5X63, go postal van, approaching airfield, ground dark.
You got the edit.
Oh wow, I almost got hit by that van.
Alright, let's go.
Microphone sound muted.
We'll have to try to see if they can bring the van closer, alright?
Can you bring, brothers, can you bring the van closer to the plane?
Yes, brother.
Here's one. Just get it put in the back.
Alright, hand me the packages, brother.
Here's one. Go give it to them.
Here you are, brother. Put this in the back of the van, loaded for the great cause.
Alright.
Hand me the next.
Here's the next one.
There you are, brother, loaded for the great cause.
Here's the next one.
Thank you. Here you are, brother, loaded for the great cause.
Alright, here's the next one.
Second to last package, brother, loaded for the great cause.
Alright, here's the last one we got.
Here's the final package, brother, loaded for the great cause. Thank you, brother.
Let's go, brother. We must go back.
Microphone activated.
Oh.
Sound
Sylvan is
resumed.
leaving.
Home awaits us.
5X.
Universe awaits.
5X63, we'll go for phase 3. Go postal van is about to leave the airfield. All units go ahead and get set positions. Five X63, all units advise, one set and location.
It's just in here.
Edward 1 to 5X-ray 63, do you want us to move him before the GoPulse van's part to the house?
Hey, Affirmative, I want the Bearcat on scene before, at its location. I want it at its location, so all it needs to do is just simply pull forward into the street once we pass to block off the road, and then SWAT units can get in position. Be advised, we are on a time schedule. We have about 3 minutes.
10-4.
5X63, all our units confirm your location.
7 Charles 1, I'm at Union and Grapeseed.
5 X-ray 63, 7 King 70, 7 King 71, 5029. Confirm you're set.
7 King 70. 7 King 71 are set.
29 is with 5 Edward 1.
Affirm. Go postal vans on the move to the location. FedEx 63. Any more questions before we go dark? Because after this, there can be no more communications until I've given the go phrase. God bless.
You got the medicine?
Edward 1 to
Yes,
Valor
that's
1
right.
is the van parked at the house.
Okay.
Understood, sister.
Please go stand up on the porch and wait until direction.
Yes, sister. Alright, that's good.
Seven Charles 1 Valor. Give us status.
Copy. Looks like one person got on a boat. They drove over to the lighthouse. They came back to the property line. I've lost eyes on it. Few people standing around the van at this time.
Oh, you have sight on our officers?
Negative.
Brothers, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I assume the travels were easy?
Yeah, it's just a little light traffic, but nothing too serious.
Good. Did the pilot give you a manifest?
No, he did not give us a manifest. Looked like he was in a hurry.
No? Strange. My suppliers must be feeling generous, as I only ordered 5 packages of medicine for this week's trip.
Yes, we found another one that was in the truck. We assumed that it was from an earlier shipment that did not get sent, so we decided to bring it as well.
Let nothing go to waste, yes. How much do you know about the cosmos?
We have come to learn.
Well, let's go to a place I know of very nearby, and I can tell you all about it.
Okay. Where is this place?
Brothers.
Come. Please, hop on.
Come, sister.
Thank you, brother.
There should be another cart on the other side of the truck. These electric carts are amazing.
Yes, they are.
We generate all the energy for them solarly.
How far down the Stewart Road are
For
we
the
going?
sun gives us life. Did you know the cosmos wants to reach out to all of us?
Yes, I did know that. I've spoken with some of
Good.
your other followers before, and they were explaining it to me.
User joined
Is that your
channel.
RV?
Not that one. That one is another brother's. Mine, I believe, is parked up here still. Yes.
User
Okay.
was moved out of left your channel.
Lots of brothers here.
This site I have found is very low magnet resonance.
Ah, I see.
It is very nice to camp out here.
Ah, it looks very nice. Well kept.
Thank you, you know. We are one with the earth and the universe and the cosmos. And all we wish is for peace among worlds, so that one day we may go back to my home planet of Garthanog.
We do as well, sir. What, don't you,
You don't have to call me sir. We're brothers here.
Call him brother.
Okay, brother.
Yes, brother.
Don't you feel concerned that people can see your house from here?
Tis just an object on the land.
Okay.
Should I be concerned about something?
No, I'm just thinking that, you know, those lizard people, they have resources that come out to
Brother,
cross St. Andreas.
I
and
have
you
a
might
bad
want
feeling
to,
about this
You might want to
person.
know that, you know, they've been watching us this entire
sisters.
time.
The lizards are near.
They are,
They're very
indeed
near.
they are.
Very beautiful place you have here.
Thank
Brother,
you.
Brothers, what are your names?
I feel
My name is Michael Nicholson.
I'm
Lizards
John
near.
Anderson.
I do not recall such names.
Well, you
Brother
can-
Michael,
We are here to learn.
have you noticed the lizard's black helicopter behind me?
Yes, I have. I assume
Yes.
that they've always been watching us because they're always very curious about the operations that go on here.
Today is the first
Operations.
day I've seen the black helicopters.
Yes,
since many
the
moons
teachings
ago.
of Jesus and your teachings.
Jesus?
Jesus. You gonna say Jesus, brother?
Well, you see,
On
Jesus
our
is a
land?
false idol
well, you see,
of the lizard people.
from
No.
from the followers that I've talked to, they see Jesus as also a brother, and the Bible was misinterpreted.
Brother. These men are false
We do not
prophets.
speak.
And I also
They
see
speak the
that
wrong speak.
even though his birth was made into a holiday
They-
of Christmas,
User was moved to
I
your
see
channel.
that,
User was moved
everyone,
to
all
your
units
channel.
moving.
I see
These are
that
lizards masquerading
Edward 1,
as
all
men.
movements, move in. Towards the
They've come to
lighthouse.
tear us apart,
Towards the back of the
brother.
lighthouse.
You
I
know,
completely agree.
you agree that you're our lizards here to tear us apart?
no,
I agree
do
that
not
the
agree.
lizards are trying to tear us apart.
It is simply
We are
that
not.
some of them may be curious.
All
to-
units, all units move in towards the lighthouse.
What
As in
do
they wish
you
to
know about the
convert.
lizard people?
I hear that the lizard people can also
Charles,
be
want to keep going?
very unintelligent with keeping track on each other, so it would be very easy to kidnap one of them and to interrogate them
Why
about
are
their
you having
operations.
such a hard time speaking the good word, brother?
It is only
Everybody
because it
knows.
was a long drive here, and I've been talking to many other disciples
You-
recently.
Are both lizards, aren't you?
No, we are not.
I hear the lizards' noises in the background. They must
Their
be.
roar grows closer.
They are here to tear us apart, brother.
The black bird was a sign of
No,
doom.
of course
I
not.
should have
Follow
known.
up there.
All units, stand by right here.
Oh
They're
no.
right straight ahead past the RV. Let's go ahead and get
Members,
Sirens.
all together. We can get our sirens on. Let's go. Let's take them down. They're right in
please
front
do
of the
unto
RV.
them
Moving.
as they do unto us.
Any other units? It's postal
I trust you all
2058,
make the
by the
right
way.
choice.
We do not do
All right, let's get out.
Come with me, brother. We will show you the way.
Sandra, stop patrol. Let me see your hands. Patrons in the air. Do it now. Stop. You're gonna
Let's
get
go, let's
tased.
go, brother.
Stop now. Put your hands up.
Say police, hands up.
Help me deal with this lizard, brother.
Let's go.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
So
Let's
when you've
fly.
got 3 guys behind the RVs,
Stop.
Try and
When
take
I
me
come
out,
Stop. Hands up.
but another
Hands
will
up.
appear in my place.
Hands up. Hands up.
5 X-ray 63. We have
See some
Crack
hands.
on custody. Go, okay, go for the other guys. I got them. Stand up.
you have 4 guys down on the correction, 3 guys on the beach. There's 1 at gunpoint by the rocks.
You have the right to remain silent. If you say candid, will be held against the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you're on a foreign attorney, won't be appointed by state of San Andreas. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. I have the right to stop answering my questions at any given time. Do you understand your rights as I read them to you?
The universe will look down upon you, brother.
Alright, you're gonna take a seat in the back of this.
I need
Units
1
advised when you have
I got
one.
one custody.
Everyone has one in custody. How many outstanding? 2?
Get her in the back of the A. I don't care which car. Just put her in one of them. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I'm searching.
Mr. Wizard, anyone open the store? I just want you to step out, okay? Please face the car. Or truck.
7 Charles 1, how many do we have in custody? How many are outstanding?
Do you have anything illegal on you, sir?
The other one's following
Only
1.
the truth.
He's
Okay.
swimming over towards the lighthouse.
We have 1 female in custody. It looks to be the wizard in custody at this time, and we have 1 with a red baseball cap in custody, so 3. We need to get some units on that one that Valor 1's chasing.
Lincoln 6A, it's in route. Can I get updates, Valor?
31 spot
There you go,
there,
you can
fine.
get them back now.
The other one, I believe it's Alpha Ida running down the beach, so 22 it.
Alright, you're gonna take a seat.
All units advised, how many in custody? Negative.
Are we all hopping back in the Bearcat, or we?
No, if you're
hopping right
if you're
into it?
SWAT, get in the Bearcat. So yeah.
Any unit that has 11015 call out so we know how many we have.
1770 has one.
Edward 1 has one.
1771 has one.
X-ray 63 has one.
It's bugging out. It won't let me in this thing.
7 Charles 1. Was one of them a gray hair, gray tank top, or green tank top, gray pants?
X-ray 63. I possibly have that individual. I'm gonna get him out of the car to look. Sir, step out, please.
Any units on scene, if you guys see me, down here on the beach directly below Valor 1, there's 2 guys on the
Face the
beach.
car. 5 X-ray 63. I have one in custody with a green shirt, gray pants, and a red baseball cap.
No, 7 Charles 1. I just stopped somebody who was fleeing the scene on a bike. Older
step in.
gentleman, long gray hair, suspenders, gray pants, and a tank top.
Step in.
What'd you say, man?
Just get in. I'm telling you to step in like I was putting you in.
Is that a person of interest or no?
Universe.
That biker will copy.
All of you.
10-9?
It's gonna be a negative. 5 X-ray 63. If you have a suspect in custody, go ahead, bring him back up here to the hill, and then we're gonna roll out and get them back to the station as quickly as possible. If you don't have one and you're not doing anything right now, we'll start searching the campers. They belong to the Wizard. So.
Lima 72, can I get on the postal?
2058.
Valor 1, be advised that I've got a sheriff down there on the beach with 1 at gunpoint. 2 at gunpoint, correction.
Lincoln 68's coming.
7 Charles 1. We have an officer down. Officer down.
Can we get Valor back here?
Where's Officer down?
We're gonna be 2058. We got officer down 2058. Can we get Valor?
How did he get down? What happened? Did he slip and fall?
I think he got pushed off the edge or something.
He got pushed off the edge, yeah.
Lincoln 68 to 1 Adam 1 or Valor 1.
I'm activating Valor.
Alright, copy, thanks. We're gonna be just off the cliff where you were hovering. We're starting
Wouldn't hurt to try to bring him back alive.
Alright, Valor, you can go ahead and get back in. When everybody clears out, you can take off and follow us back. Please escort us back.
Copy. Valor 1's taking off.
5 X-ray 63. I need a 1051 out here for 3 times golf carts, 2 times campers, and 1 times red car 4-door at 2058 near Catfish View.
We're gonna need an ambulance down here. Disregard.
Edward 1, right van's at the house on the dirt road, waiting for convoy.
Hey Joshua, why don't you just spawn an ambulance and drive up or something?
Well, I need to be escorted and I don't want to pull away from this center.
Yeah, it's fine. Just get back in the unmarked and we'll go. I need to ride back to pick up the Go Coastal van, and I'll drive it in the rear of the convoy.
Lima 7 to that slick top Sheriff's Explorer right over there. This iron stuck on.
Let me out at the house because I need to get the Go Postal van.
Okay. What did he want of it?
I would 1, 2, 5 extra 63. I have 3 to 4 units with the wizard. Do you want us to clear to move out or do you want us to wait?
Just give me 1 second. I'm grabbing the Go Postal van. I'll be in the rear of the convoy. Once I'm in position, you guys can all move out together. Alright, go ahead. You can go first. Extra 63. Go ahead. We're good for phase 4. Let's get all units moving back to station. Okay.
My vehicle's dead. Go ahead.
Alright. Go.
Not you.
Yeah. Extra 63. Just remember the plan when the riot van gets back to the station. Pull up with the doors facing the door of the sheriff's station. Officer, step out.
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Alright, Extra 63, get all the suspects inside, sit down, and we'll process them one by one.
Your imagination.
Alright, what's your name?
My name is Star.
Star what?
Alright, ma'am, can I have you step out of the vehicle, please?
Okay.
Be the end of us. This will be the
Got after one.
For they have found everything out, and this is the end. Say goodbye to your loved ones, for they will die. The lizards are gonna kill us all.
Oh my god, please be quiet. I can't even write this up. Alright, do you have anything else you'd like to tell me? I've already just written your report, but I just want to know, like, is there anything else you want to tell me about, you know,
I
your
can tell you
operation
the
here?
truth to the universe and how you will live and how you will die. I mean, how much do you want to know?
Okay, well, I want to know what you did to this medicine that made people act this way.
I did nothing to it. It's
Okay.
just the way the universe wants to conduct itself through us, the human vessel.
Okay, because heroin doesn't make people see lizard people. That's not how what heroin does.
I said hi.
Alright. Alright. Go ahead and step right back there and with that deputy or trooper over there. And he'll put you in a holding cell. Next.
Yeah.